Hola everyone! Hope you're doing well today, folks. Listen up everyone, by the time this video gets posted, which should be Monday, hopefully, I have not seen Elimination Chamber at this point while recording this. I'm filming this the Saturday morning of Elimination... I have not seen Elimination Chamber at this point while recording this. I'm filming this Saturday morning of Elimination Chamber, so I know nothing as of yet. But wait, I'm getting a hearing that we have a word and what my future self has felt about the show. Wait, what are we waiting for? Why don't we go check it out? Let's hear what he has to say. I just witnessed John Cena turn heel in 2025. What? He seems like he enjoyed it. Talking about the future right now, it's at that time for us to be officially on the final coming weeks of WrestleMania. A show that's monumental for its moments and especially for how it's known for creating such big stars. Unfortunately, some of these wrestlers didn't get to have that luxury. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as I've mentioned that I post every single Monday, and I'm trying to get to 10 subs at the end of this month of March. So let's just move aside that and let's take a look at WrestleMania matches that screwed a wrestler. Let's start with something strong. Sting, arguably the most iconic wrestler of all time. The man, alongside Hulk Hogan, carried WCW on his back. But when WWE bought WCW, all the big names had headed over to WWE. Like DDP, Shut Up Phone, like DDP, Goldberg, NWO, Booker T, you name it, they had him. But one of the biggest stars that WWE was never able to get for over a decade was Sting himself. Why, you may ask? Well, because even Sting knew himself that he was just going to be buried over there by Triple H by being a WCW guy. Hell, Sting even said himself in an interview on why he didn't want to join WWE in the first place.
I was watching what he was doing storyline-wise when he'd have, WCW against the WWF, and I'll never forget Booker T making his first appearance on their show, and then The Rock comes into the ring, and he turns around and they look at each other, and The Rock looks at Booker T and he says, "Who are you?" That one little comment to just bury somebody, in my opinion, like, Booker T. I didn't trust how I would be used.
There's examples to this, like DDP coming into WWE to become Undertaker's wife's stalker. Goldberg is an also notable example because, well, yes, he was destructive in his run, he still had noticeable flaws that had us not be given the Goldberg that worked in WCW, which they always did in Survivor Series 2003, a match for the World Heavyweight Champion where Triple H had to go on and face Triple H had to go on a match against Triple H. Well done. Where Triple H had to go on against Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, Kevin Nash, and especially Goldberg. When the match happened, Goldberg, to put it lightly, he ate everyone. Orton died. Michaels flattened. Jericho, how are you still breathing, sir? Then it was all down to Goldberg and Triple H. And now you think Triple H is screwed. Goldberg ended everyone. This is just a perfect chamber match. You booked Goldberg exactly well. There's just no way you could screw this up.
Look at that! That's a sledgehammer! Look at that head! Look at that!
Oh, Paul Levesque, you politicking bitch. So yeah, with examples like that, you can see why Sting was like, yeah, how about no? And so he joined TNA instead. But flash forward to 2014, Sting arrived to help Team Cena by taking out Triple H and helping Dolph Ziggler pick up the win and having the Authority no longer be in power. And it only lasted a month. But with that basis, it stirred up the match. Sting versus Triple H at WrestleMania 31, to which WWE had named to be the best WrestleMania match of all time, placing it at number 49. Okay, sir. They had a pretty fun match, with a lot of interferences happening. With Triple H being in trouble, he had DX help him out. So when Sting needed help, he got to bring his trusty friends of the NWO? We're really bringing out Sting's biggest rivalry to help him with this match? Did you even watch WCW when Sting was there? Well, to be fair, Sting didn't really have many friends in WCW. They were either dead or betrayed him. Either way, it was fun, chaotic, and Kevin Nash somehow, even without really doing anything, still tore a quad. That's crazy talent. But then it all came down to Sting and Triple H alone. Sting had beaten him down to a pulp. Triple H has had too much power in WWE, being in the Authority and in real life. The Authority was hell to watch, and now it's time for the Icon to finally finish it. Oh, god damn it, he won it with the sledgehammer. Again, are you kidding me? Oh, this stunk, man. It was Sting's first match in WWE. Why did Triple H have to win? Just why? Do we really need Triple H to beat another WCW guy just to get the last laugh? What more payback did you need? You beat them in the War and you bought them later. Move on! Sting would later have a match with Seth Rollins, get a neck injury, which unfortunately forced him to stop wrestling altogether at the age of 57. But then 5 years later, he just rolled up to AEW and was like, I'm 61, I can still do this again. And to be fair, he did. He had that fun run with Darby and probably had one of the greatest retirement matches of all time. So, good for him. Up next we have Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's rise to prominence in WWE was nothing short of captivating. From his eerie cult leader persona to his ability to drive both the audience and the opponents to listen to his every word because he was just someone you could never look away. Bray quickly became the hottest and most intriguing character in WWE today in that generation. He was getting Undertaker comparisons. His unsettling promos and body language is what made people take such an appreciation to him. Me, myself included. His feud with John Cena in 2014 was such a clash of two worlds. The dark, psychological cult leader going up against the neon-colored Superman, to which it led to WrestleMania 30. Bray Wyatt going head-to-head against John Cena, not just for the sake of victory, but for the sake of Cena's legacy. Whatever that means. But with Bray's momentum and Cena already having a Hall of Fame worthy career, this gives all the reason as to why Bray needs to win this match. This is your next big villain that you need to push to new heights. This character could break so many ceilings on what you could do with this. The possibilities are endless. And yet the only possibility that this company chose was to have Cena win. What? This did horrific damage to Bray Wyatt's career. And yes, he did win on to recover it years later, but it came with a lot of struggle that Bray went through after suffering such a tough loss. Then a month later, he got his win back in a steel cage with Cena, where Bray literally won because he had a little boy sing to John Cena in a deep voice. That was not edited, that was on the real show. What was this company doing? And while researching for this particular clip, I found someone that had commented under this video that just said, yeah, no wonder why Cena didn't want to have kids. I'm like, okay, damn. We cannot deny or confirm that claim. All we can do is laugh and move on. Up next is the Women's Miss Battle Royal. Who did they screw? Well, you know, the entire women's division. All those women got together with none of them having any entrance because, hey, we gotta let Kid Rock perform for all the 3 fans that like him on that show, one of which being Triple H, and thus the match happened. It was just women tossing each other like it was nothing. Many big names were dumped out like it was nothing, and then the match ended with a man winning it. What the hell is this? This only got a laugh out of one person and one person only, because this man will never be seen the mere light of heaven. And lastly, I bring us to our last pick, that being the absolute stank. That was the match between Dean Ambrose versus Brock frickin' Lesnar at the atrocious pay-per-view of WrestleMania 32. This match. When I say this match had hype, this match had hype. Like, this was a match that had people invested for WrestleMania. Nobody, and I mean no one, wanted to see Roman Reigns versus Triple H. Only one man did, and I must repeat to you this fact again. he will never see the mere light of heaven. But with this had potential to be magic. Brock Lesnar, the Beast incarnate, against Dean Ambrose, a literal lunatic. The feud was such a simplistic build-up, but it became a match that everyone was dying to see. Dean Ambrose was meeting old ECW legends like Mick Foley and Terry Funk, being gifted with their hardcore weapons to help counter the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Ambrose was willing to do whatever it takes to stand toe and handle the Beast, Brock Lesnar, and so the match happened, well, it stank. All the props Ambrose was given: a barbed wire bat, a freaking chainsaw, and a wheelbarrow of weapons. And how was Ambrose able to use those weapons in that match?
Please don't start. Didn't start it. Oh, now Lesnar to deliver a suplex. Look at this guy. And now he does. German suplex out of the chairs.
Oh, so yeah, Ambrose tried his best, but this was particularly dominated by Brock Lesnar. Brock ate him like he was just supper and beat him. Apparently Brock Lesnar didn't want to go crazy with the spots as he had a UFC match going on later in a few months' time. So like, what was the point of the false advertising with those weapons? Why give us something if you ain't even gonna use them? Don't use them as props! You threw away all that story in a split second. Which honestly, that's some talent. Some talent that should not be replicated. And that was all I have for you today, guys. Let me know in the comments on what you think got screwed at WrestleMania. I don't know why I did that. And if the demands are high, I will make a part 2 to this. Here are all my socials, folks. Remember, I make a video every single Monday on both this channel and my second channel that posts a wide range of videos that excludes wrestling. So check that out if you're keen. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Take care and get out.